soon as I plan to go live today, my allergies start doing the most. And this has been an interesting allergy season. So I cannot put on like my eye stuff. Hello, welcome back to another pleasure chat. It is Thursday. It is Jupiter Day. This is the wealth day, y'all. So get your wealth candles out. Make some magic happen. There's so much more to candle magic, by the way, than just lighting candles. But I have a class inside of my community that talks about that. If you're stumbling across this live stream, good morning, and good morning to those listening to the podcast, or good afternoon whenever you happen to listen to this or the replay. My name is Devi Maisha, and I am the Central Energy Alchemist. Good morning. I am a master life coach and teacher of sensuality, and my business, Central Energy Alchemy, guides Black women into their sensual confidence so they can show up bold in life, love, and business. So I have this mug. You can't see it on the podcast, but I have this mug that I attempted to make once upon a time. And the thing is that the logo is directly opposite the handle. So when I hold my mug like normal people do, you can't see anything. But this was my attempt at it. I'm drinking my cacao this morning because it feels like fall in New York City. So the conversation this morning actually came from my morning thoughts and ruminations, as many of my thoughts do. And I woke up this morning feeling tired. I've been doing some peopling. Let me take these off for a moment. I've been doing some peopling, been out and about. I've been really working hard on something that I'm excited to share with you all next week. And I'm exhausted. And I thought to myself, I wonder how many of us keep going when we're feeling tired. And this is also the importance of understanding and knowing you and your body and your energetic levels. So I'm going to try not to be too all over the place this morning, but if I am, bear with me and watch this like a couple of times. It'll all make sense. So let's start with the importance of knowing and understanding your body and your energetic levels. One of the ways in which I understand my body and my energetic levels is through something called human design. And human design is a combination of different metaphysical arts, astrology being one of them, that based on your birth chart can let you know what kind of energy you put into the world, how you put this energy into the world, how you get burnt out, how you can replenish. And I'm no expert by any means on human design. I'm still really understanding and knowing myself. But what I can tell you is that I'm a manifesting generator. Let's just start there. I'm not going to get into all the lines and all of that, but I'm a manifesting generator. And what that means for me is that I have energy. I have a lot of energy. And I need to use all of it. Otherwise, I get agitated. I get annoyed. I get bothered. It gets stored up in a different way. So I use all of my energy, but then when I need to rest, I need to rest. This isn't just a going thing. When the time comes, rest is important. What happens if I don't rest? And I'm telling you this in the hopes that you can look at this and then see for yourself how this fits for you. What happens when I don't rest is that I become extremely overwhelmed. I'm sure this is most people, right? I become extremely overwhelmed and I shut down completely because my body's going to make me rest. Like my brain, there's nothing else it can do. It just shuts off. There is no plowing through. There is no motivating past. I'm out of commission for 24 to 72 hours. What I'm learning is that if I give myself time to rest, that doesn't happen. If I wait and don't honor my needs, I actually make it worse for myself. So on my calendar for this afternoon, because I've got back-to-back calls for like an hour and a half, I have an errand to go run. I have a coaching call tonight. I'm not coaching. I'm the student there with my business collective. And so in between that time, I need time to rest because I've been doing a lot this week and I have so much to do this weekend in preparation, so much to do. And so I've blocked off 3 hours in my calendar today for rest. Will I use it all? I don't know. But it's there. No calls, no nothing. That's just my time to sleep, veg out, self-pleasure, whatever it is I need to do, just woosah and be in my body. And I was thinking to myself, how often do we give ourselves that time to rest? To block off time on our calendars and say, you know what, right now, I'm just not going to do anything. Right now, today, I'm just going to take this time and I'm not going to worry about anything else. Whatever's on my to-do list, it can wait until after I've rested, until after I've poured into me first. So there's the honoring of the body, there's the knowing your energetic level, and there's the knowing your body. Can you feel in you when it's time for you to rest? Do you know what it looks like when you've reached your limit? And can you rest before you've reached your limit? Because we'll go until we can't go anymore. But what if we stopped and rested before we ever got to that point? Can you honor that? Can you give yourself that space to rest? And rest doesn't necessarily mean nap, whatever rest looks like for you. But when I say rest, I do mean rest, not like, oh, well, I'm going to do a Canva design. Oh, I'm going to swipe through the dating apps. Oh, I'm going to take this call. Unless it's to a friend that y'all are just calling to catch up with and it's something that replenishes you. It's so important that we learn how to listen to and feel into our body because it's always talking to us. Always. I'm so peeved y'all can't see them. Our body's always saying something. Good morning. Are we listening to it? Because we live in this culture that tells us to keep going until exhaustion. Team no sleep is the same as team inflammation, team weight gain, team not optimal organs. That's what team no sleep is. Yes, there are times in our lives when we need to truncate our sleep, right? There's a specific deadline we have. This happens for sure. But in general, to hustle and grind oneself into an early grave is not optimal. So do you notice when you need rest? Do you notice when you need to stop and take a pause? And can you allow yourself to do that? Or do you come up with all the reasons why you can't? Does it feel frivolous to you to take time to rest? Does it feel like you're doing nothing? Like you're wasting time? Are you in the mode that you must be productive and produce every moment of every day? And do you understand that you weren't born to produce? You were born to experience. And it doesn't mean you can't have production as part of your experience. But you're not here to be a commodity. So can you give yourself space to just say, you know what, I'm going to take a beat before you get to the place where it's already, it's like danger, Will Robinson alert. We must stop immediately. So I could feel that in my body. And going back to human design, one of the things about my human design and where my lines are is that I'm very sacral energy focused, which is no surprise given that I speak about sensuality. And I'm going to talk about the chakras next week. And the sacral chakra is the energetic center that's in our womb space, and it is our creativity, it is our sensuality, it is our sexuality, it is a light that when it is lit up, it really shines through the rest of our bodies. And people who have that sacral center in human design, from what I understand, and again, I'm no expert, and let me talk about me. I have this center that's open. I happen to be very in tune with my body, which makes sense that I would then teach this to other women. And so because I am this in tune with my body, I mean really down to how I eat. I could want something. Yesterday, I wanted pizza. I really thought I wanted pizza. And as I'm walking into the pizza shop, have you ever had something happen where it's almost like you hit a wall or a glass door and you bump into it and it's like, no? As I'm going into the pizza shop, it's immediately no. I said, okay, well, I guess pizza is not it. So that's how much I listen to my body. So this morning, as I'm laying in the bed, working through those ruminating thoughts that I told you all come in, I recognized that I was like, if there's a meter for when you're reaching your point when you absolutely need to stop and rest, I noticed that I was about 3/4 of the way there. I could feel it. I can feel it now, right? Even this live stream is a little different than some of the others. The energy level is like, it's a little subdued. And because I noticed that, immediately, let me block off time on my calendar. Immediately. Because here's the thing, and this is the last point that I wanted to make sure I didn't forget. If you don't take that time to replenish yourself, you cannot fully show up for other people. You cannot. I could let myself keep going. I could not take rest today. I do have lists of things to work on. And then tomorrow, it's, hey, you want no pleasure chat today? Because I'm done. I don't want to do that. I like this. This starts my day off. Like, it's like, yes, I look forward to this. I look forward to it today. If you don't take time to rest, how can you fully show up for the people in your life? And this idea that we just keep giving without allowing ourselves to rest, or that we have to ask permission for it, or that we have to wait for others to let us know it's okay to rest, that's just some bullshit. There's no other way to say it. You don't wait. You take your time. You take the time you need to rest. You take the time you need to replenish yourself so that you can be of service to others in the way that is most optimal for you. Because if it is most optimal for you, it will be what is optimal for them. But when we show up and our meter is here, we have not rested, we show up with resentment and bitterness, and we try to push through that, and then we blame ourselves, and I shouldn't feel this way, and I should just be able to keep going. No, you are a human being, not a production machine. And so today I ask you, can you honor rest? Have you earned it? Because I know some of you think, I have to earn my rest. I work this many hours, I've earned rest. I've completed this many projects, I've earned rest. I will not operate like that in my life. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I've completed one project. Oh, I need to rest. Rest it is. I've completed 10 projects. Oh, I need to rest. Rest it is. I will not quantify or state how I need to earn my need to fill up my own cup. So many of us were raised with that. We had to earn something. You earn a living. Makes sense, right? You exchange your time for someone else's, for compensation. You don't need to earn your rest. We're not on the plantation. We're not. I know people joke about their jobs being the plantation. You're not on the plantation. Your worst job is still ain't that. Okay? There was no rest then. You rest, you get beat. You rest, you die. We do not live on the plantation anymore. Go take a fucking rest. Go take a nap. And notice how you feel about the idea of even that you don't have to earn rest. Notice how you feel about the idea of not having to wait until you've done X, Y, and Z to allow yourself to be replenished. I want you to start to, during these chats, I want you to start to notice your body. This is how you start to do this work. Just notice your body. When you hear certain words or phrases, does it make you feel a little bit more, or do you feel like inside? How's your chest feel? Right? Does your throat start to feel a little tight? Do you get the knots and the butterflies in your stomach? Does your womb space kind of feel like warm and tingly and open, like honey's flowing through it? Or does it feel like it's contracting? You might think this is nothing, but that is your body telling you how it feels about and how it resonates with the vibration of the words that are being said. And this is also helpful when you are working with clients and when you are on a date and when you are making new friends. If you start to check in with your body, it will tell you everything that you need to know without you having to figure out if there were red flags or not, if this person is good to work with or not, if that's a real friend or not. You won't be from the neck up trying to figure out what it looks like on paper. Everything logically will be like, this makes sense. And in your body, it'll be a whole hell no. And you'll override your body thinking, I don't know, that's weird. And 6 months later, I don't understand why I didn't see the signs. Your body will tell you. So these chats aren't just for me to talk to you, which I absolutely love doing. I really do. And Monday through Friday, 9 a.m., I'm here. But these chats are also a way for you to begin, if you have not ever considered it. They're a way for you to begin to feel into your body, neck down. Don't just listen to the words, but how does it make you feel? Do you start to feel a little colder, hot, flush, tingly? This is somatic work. So, have you earned rest? How does that feel for you? Can you give yourself space to rest? How does that feel to hear that? What comes up for you? And that is it for this morning's Pleasure Chat. Thank you all for joining me so much. I appreciate you being here. I will be back tomorrow, Friday. It is Venus Day. It is Lover's Day. All the information that you need to know about me is in the description. I don't feel like going through a long spiel today. I just don't. But here is the link in my bio so you can find out more about me. I'm things that I am working on. For my email list, I have 2 gifts for people who join, and for those who've been on there. Thank you so much. I will be paying more attention to you. So I'm working on that. And then I have a wonderful offering that I am really excited about that will incorporate some of the things that I've talked about in terms of somatic work. And you'll be hearing about that starting next week. So lots of work on my plate. It is all worth it. It is all in service to the work that I do, and it is in service to you. So I will be back here tomorrow at 9 a.m. for another pleasure chat. Until then, enjoy your Thursday, Jupiter Day. Today's the day to go get that money. All right. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.